Well, the warp worked because I'm exactly where I should. NPCs! Let's do this properly. Okay, welcome to part 3 of Noscea, and I'm just at Camp Bearded Rock, and it appears it has decided to load NPCs and the Atholite. So this is kind of what these Atholite locations would look like. You'd have your crystal in the middle, and then a couple of NPCs. This is generally sort of someone to turn in items to if you do them here. And this would be someone to be able to get new things and also act as a merchant. And you'd have a guard around, so if you ran into problems you could run here and the guards would help you. But this is kind of how all the camps looked. Oh, I've missed you. Do I trust it? Ooh. So it's remembered the locations I've been to, so I can walk to Cheddarwood, Willow Cliffs, Mulberry Bay. Which one's closest? Cheddarwood's over there. Initiate levy quest. Oh, that was the other thing. You had to use these things to initiate levy quests. Set home point. View faction standings. Read Call of the Adventurer. Okay, let's see if this works. Ta-da! And that's what these are for. Oh, it's nice to see that functionality is still there. And people are... So yeah, that's kind of how you'd do it, is you'd have your main crystal and sub-crystals, and you have a teleport currency that regenerates, I think, 1 an hour. And because I've been to those 3 locations, it's let me access them, which is neat. And it doesn't kill the internet when I do it, which is nice. So yes, moving on. Up here. So glad. Oh, and my anima doesn't go down. Doesn't use anima to use the teleports. How fantastic is that? We have up here, which is just a large expanse of land. Basically, these sort of were prime locations for the levy quest to send you to, and again, you kind of get to see. Oh no, let's do this right. If we're gonna do, and it also gives you a great screenshot moment for the entire town. There you go. And back we go. We can cut up here. And we go down this direction. Ooh, we have lights in the distance over there, which is interesting to me. And again, continuing the trend that they started with Mulberry Bay, whereas you got this surface level, again, you can go down and sort of have another little area that's down here. That actually looks a little bit unique, the fact that it's got a tree over here. Oh my god, am I getting excited over a tree? That's a little bit worrying. Okay, it's not a tree, it's a bush. And I can't even get to the bush. But as you see, there was, my guess, a camp of mobs, probably goblins, goblin fishers and things like that around it. Have one of these little nooks again. Wrong button. I don't really see it connecting to anywhere interesting. But we'll have a look all the same. I think it's going to be the standard hollow cave. Yep, definitely getting that hollow cave feel to it. Called it because you got that upper ridge that runs round to the left. Okay, we are getting there. Right, next bit. Probably take it out that far. Yep, that's the max I can take out the view. Because the next bit we have quite a bit of trotting. Oh, it's the camera that makes the vibration. It's bouncing, trying to not clip through the scenery, so it's going da 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 da. Oh, okay. Can't force it. There it went. You clipping on the ground? Because I'm trying. You can't be clipping on the ground. We can come back up this way, I think. They're probably normally expecting you to have the camera more like that, whereas I'm trying to have it more square onto the character, just so I can try and get more in regards to what's going on with the environment. This is quite a boring stretch here, if I'm to be honest. Basically, again, this would be mainly for quest mobs or levy quests, things like that. Occasionally you'd come across these hints that things had been here before, like the fences every once in a while. But there was sort of never really any real understanding to why they was there. But all I know is I definitely spent a lot of time leveling jobs in this location. So when you came out the main city, obviously that was your like level 1 to 5 area, and you'd work your way up to going into this location, because you've got just up here Camp Skull Valley and Camp Knoll. So yeah, it kind of, this is going to be the region that we explore next. Really does confuse me sometimes, the fact that NPCs show up, because I've teleported into that area a couple of times because I had to try and work out coordinates for me to be able to use, to be able to get myself into locations. And that's the first time I've actually spawned there and there have been NPCs. Which is weird. So obviously you can see this bit here is definitely designed to unload the area that you're currently in, so it can load the area that you're coming up to. Whee! Look at that bounce. Okay, let's try and bring it in a bit. Try and reduce the bounce. Yeah, it really doesn't like you doing too high. Well, too low a camera. Perhaps I just need to be on the ball more. So you'd come out, and this is what you'll be greeted with. Got a little torch over there. I'm gonna have to rein that camera in a smidgen. It'd be great if I could alter the height of the camera. Because if I could alter the height so the camera's actually, rather than centered on the chest, above the head, I think I wouldn't have a problem. Gonna have that issue, are we? So this location you got to know real well at low level, because there was lots of low level harvesting items that you could grab from here, and there was definitely a type of mob that was one of your early, oh, we really need you to quell these numbers. Carrying on, probably, what's going to be the best way? Probably, ooh. Hello, you. Again, I'm getting flashes of what I used to see going on when I went to a location. Like this one, I remember lots of battles. There was always a battle or a couple going on. I think this is where you got the goat type mob. Like outside camp, Drybone in Thanalan. Those sort of billies and nannies, they were there. That's going to be a bad way to go. Can have a look over here quickly. Oh, that just goes up to a flat plateau. That I definitely remember being used for a levy quest. Go round. Yep, there's Aleport. Aleport's really different. I can tell you that. I mean, in 2.0, it's like a mini town with what was it? A harbour, 2 jetties at the moment. You can use the 2 separate jetties because one takes you to Costa del Sol and Noscea, and the other one takes you to Shipwreck Cove and a dungeon, I think. Oh, this place. Again, because it's a low... normally when you come here, this is like your level 10 levy quest location. Oh, and I've missed it. Damn. So again, considering the lowest level character I had on my 1.0 character was class was level 20. Yeah, I definitely know like the level 1 through to 20 camps, and I hate it when I forgot something. Because this location, Wood Whisper Canyon, is only accessible one way, and it's this way, back the way I came. My memory is letting me down. I keep wondering, you know, if I used the orc mentality, if I could try and change my colours of my clothes to red, maybe I'd go a bit faster. But I don't think that'll be the case. So here we are, coming round. We will get to Yaleport, I swear. There. Night sky. Over this hill, so we've got to go to the path. But this shape here, I want to explore one, so I don't have to explore the rest of them, as to say, because they do follow a very similar format. There's a couple of them around here. And normally you have to keep an eye out for the cave nearby that goes in. Like in this map, there's like a little like horseshoe shape on the map at that particular point of the wall. And it just means you can do this, which is get in there and go through. But yeah, they repeat this up there, and a few other places. So like I say, if I just have a look at one, I can avoid having to have a look at them. Yet again, another place I remember for levy quests. And yeah, I think you can see the basic structure of the place. Sort of wide open areas, little connective tissue, so you could run away. Oh god, that was one of the terrible things about 1.0. When it was in alpha and beta, if you got aggro, the mobs wouldn't leash. So I distinctly remember running toward one of the bits that would change from like one region to the next, like the big long corridors, with about 10 or 15 mobs after me. And obviously they would stop at the region zone, but that's kind of where they stopped. I felt sorry for anyone that went through that area after me going in the other direction, because they would have got lynched and it would have been all my fault. But yeah, this is kind of what these sections look like. Very open with the possibility of encounters. We need to go up here to get a quick way out. And then I believe my next destination is not Destination Unknown, but Destination Yaleport. Which is going to be interesting. It's definitely, well, if we look over here, Mulberry Bay, which is a port on itself, is like a little crystal there, so... yeah, the current dev team definitely took some liberty in regards to running with ideas. So let's keep this going. What's going to be the quickest way? Okay, I see my route. Basically want to come straight down, go toward that tower again. Once I'm on that level, I then just do a straight left, and you see that sideways U. That's what I'm aiming for, because that'll take me into Aleport. We want to go this way a smidgen, because I can't run through rock. And then down here. And we follow this cliffside on the right. And probably for those who are going to be watching this as a part on YouTube, this is probably where I do a little bit of fast forwarding. I didn't think about that. There might be gates. That's going to be frustrating if there is. So it means we actually won't... Ooh, they're open. Watch them close as I get close. So yeah, this is Aleport. Bit different, huh? What are you? You was food. Up here, not much. Very, very different to what it used to be. Well, what it is now. So they're trying to tell me that they made that new Aleport in 5 years after the calamity. I'm not too convinced at that one. There's the other exit, there's the other place. You was fish with pitchforks. That's right, fish and pitchforks. That makes so much sense. And come through here. Oh, sorry, you're right. They are tridents. We're nautical terms. But yeah, and then you have this location just off to the side. Obviously, this is where I first started doing spearfishing with my fishermen. Was on this coast. How far in can we go? Not far. A bit like Final Fantasy XI in that regard. And, you know, there's a few mobs here, but nothing too bad. Can you take me back up? Yeah, you can take me back up. So let's spin round here. Gets me up here. Now the next bit is gonna be harder to do, because I can't rightly remember how to get where I want to be going. Because I want to be over there. But there isn't... There's a specific way into that region. That look promising? No, those points... Ah, I see. I see. I see where I gotta go. So, yes. We've got to go up here. Again, you've got a tunnel just down here that would take you down to what I'm going to look down on this time. Because of the copy and paste system, you know, it's not worth going down every single tunnel and so forth. But basically it gives you access to another bit down there that's close to the shoreline. Pretty much like how we left Alport. But that gets me closer to where I want to go. Okay, so this bit's a little bit windy, because we're basically, for a start, aiming for that settlement there. Which, you have to take the long way round. There's no easy way of saying it. So yes, there we go, up here. Okie doke. So on this level, there's a way up coming up shortly, which is sweet. Or even sooner, based on the mini-map. And then you got one of these little settlements up here. Oh, we can't. Whoa! No shadow. Shadow! Gotta love that. Okay, so I'm now up here. Did I want to be right up here? I don't think so. I think I want to go through the gap. There. Yep, the more I look at it, the more convinced I am that it's a dead end. Balls. Could it be that one? Oh, I see where it is again. Where I'm pointing the camera on the mini-map, there's like that V coming out of the rock face. That's where I want to be. Come round. Drop down. Yeah, this is the way through. Because this place gets complicated. So in we are. We should come out the other side. There's the bridge I'm looking for. It's just over there. Balls. So where do you take me? You take me over here. Okay. Is that something I can do? Yes, that is something I can do. Okay, I may get lost a little bit. But yeah, this place is a little bit of a nightmare. Especially when you haven't been in a place for a long time. Because you have an up path and you also have a through path. That art path went nowhere. I did a good guess. Yay. So then we're over here. Where are you going to drop me out? I've got a funny feeling you're going to drop me out on the other side of this island. Yep. This place took me ages to navigate. And I think I've picked the dead end path, haven't I? Ooh. Nope, that goes up. So, this is much like that little bit that came off of Central Noscea down by the first lighthouse that I visited. So it's the same sort of structure, so I don't need to re-explore that. This tunnel though, are you going to be promising and do something useful for me? Take me somewhere handy that I know where I am? Or are you just going to push me further down the rabbit hole? You're going to push me further down the rabbit hole, aren't you? Joy. Not the direction I was hoping for. That's up there. Let's head round. So I'm coming back toward that bit. So I need to work out how to get to the other bridge. That's it over there. Okay. Challenge accepted. Because this one's going to take us up to the top, and I can go to where the Atholite Gate was, which is kind of my aim, to visit the sort of things that are marked on the map, which would have been points of interest or points that you can teleport to. Always wondered if we was ever going to be able to visit that giant mountain in the background. And the Atholite would have been on this bit up here. Which kind of makes sense. I mean, that's the nice bit, is you go through all that and then you could just touch this Atholite up here and it could warp you back, which was epic. I mean, yeah, it was a copy and paste design, but at the same time, they did make some interesting level designs. You're the hole I came out of, so you're going to be the hole I go back in through. And this is probably where I do a fast forward again for YouTube, so they don't have to worry about me having to go all the way back. I also think that cave I won't be able to go into, that we saw when I looked back over here. I'll give it a little bit of a look, but I just think that there's going to be an invisible wall. I think that was an unimplemented zone. It wouldn't be the first time that I came across unimplemented zone locations, because when I was exploring underneath Yadar, I remember finding one. Not in this series, but when I was actually playing the game. So I always was like, I wonder what they're going to do there. But we will never find out. Yep. And back down. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to go in here. Or if I do, it's just going to be a small cavey thing. So there isn't really anything marked on the map. Oh, it's just a small cavey thing. Wow, look at my name bouncing up and down. But yeah. Way too much time could be spent exploring this location here. Which is why I must move on. It's around here. Okay. So we're heading toward another camp. Right, so here we go. And welcome back, because we've just done that bit of a run and we're coming back out. We have another red dot up here, which is Mistbeard Cove. And we got a camp. Okay. Didn't quite expect that to come up on me as fast as it did. So if we start heading northish, yep, there's our little housey thing, which is neat. So we are practically on top of the camp. And then through here. And ta-da! As previously demonstrated in previous video, this kind of is all here. And then we come down. There's the ships again. They do like flying about. And yet again, come across one of those, which allude to the idea that there is something else under. Did I ever go in here? Was it memorable? Was I able to go in here? Mistbeard Cove doesn't have a ring of a dungeon name. Oh. No, no, no. I thought it was just a giant hole. It's a bit more than a hole. Are we going to be able to go in? Okay, we got this far. Okay. Holy moly. No, I've not been here. I would remember a map shape like that. Well, this video's just got considerably longer. Unless the door blocks the way. Okay. Why do I get the feeling that they integrated dungeon with Mistbeard Cove? Yeah, I'm definitely getting that vibe. So, Crystal would have been here-ish. Probably the best bet is try and look at civilization-y bit. Which apparently is in this direction. And this is why I wanted to come back to the game. Like I say, places I actually never had opportunity to fully have a look at. Oh yeah, this is... So, we've got a little off room down here. Yeah. So the first dungeon of 2.0 amalgamates two of these bits that they put in. Oh, I can't go that way. Can I go that way? Yes, I can. I was worried that this was a no-go. So go around here. Keep going straight. Is that a door? No, I can see light. I can see a door. Damn you. But yeah, I got a distinct impression that's the end of the dungeon in 2.0. I definitely might have to have a look into using the nudge command. Because I think you could use the nudge command to force your way through a door. Because it's designed for when you get stuck in locations. What it essentially does is a local area teleport. Rather than going great distance, it just does the equivalent of 5 foot. Which would put you on the other side of the door. Okay, so north is going to be the first protocol because it opens out. Yep. And around here. Down. Door, question mark? No door. So it opens up a bit. Screw a bit. Opens up quite a bit. I think we're in a pirate fortress. By an educated guess. Okie doke, so there's only really one largest chamber left. The next size down I will be able to investigate as I make my way to and from the big room. The rest of them are little nooks. Okay, you can work with that. Ooh, we want to be going this way. Avoid going down for now. And that's just making me think that I haven't watched Archer in such a long time. Oh. It was a trick of the light. It made it look like that it actually ended when it didn't. Yep. So I'm gonna cut this way a little bit. And then this way. Go straight across. Yep. And then we want to go north. We should get another one. Probably about the same shape and size as the last one. Just orientated in the other direction. Sweet. At least it doesn't go on for like 5 maps like a certain other place I can mention. Want to go this way. Perhaps I should call this series Let's Map, because like the amount of time I'm having to bring up the map so I don't get lost. Yep, perfect. So if I stay on the main corridor, I will be fine. Ignore that one. But yeah, I actually think if I do some tests with Nudge, I might come back to this place. Well, actually, there's a couple of locations I'd revisit and just push myself through the wall, which is something you can't do in reality. And we're coming back on to the Athelite Gate room. Which is fantastic. So that's a brief tour of here. Could definitely do a dungeon series of videos. But that's if I can get Nudge working. Oh great, this series is getting longer now. So let's head back out. Go find that lovely air that is in the open world. So I imagine this place is quite damp, I guess. And up we are. And it's daylight still. So yeah, Mistbeard Cove just basically goes into a couple of sort of sections that we've seen before. So we need to be on the hunt for unique things, because like we've seen that beach, we've seen a lower down section. That's basically going to have been just an area for doing levy quests. So, probably our best bet is going to be head back over to Camp Skull Valley. At which point I can then aim toward Blue Frog, is it? Well, that little lot. All good fun.